Alright, hey everybody, I just got home from running a couple errands. Today I'm gonna do like a maintenance reset vlog, so I'm definitely feeling the winter uglies as of right now. So I'm probably going to do some hair care stuff, self-tan, skincare reset things. So if that sounds like something that you'd like to watch, stay tuned because that's what we're doing today. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is use this Prey, I believe is how you say it. It's a before shower bond repair spray. I'm gonna do that in my hair. I was recommended this. Well, I watch Abby Young's videos on TikTok and YouTube as well. And I'm trying to incorporate the Abby Young method as much as possible for my hair, because while I do have long hair, it's about to here-ish if you're seeing me for the first time. I definitely noticed some damage from heat and other things on my ends, so I'm trying to grow hair that is healthier by using the Abby Young method. So I'm going to spray this first. I'm not going to record too much of it because that's going to be kind of boring, so I'll be back once I do that for the next step. Okay, so hair is coated in the bond repair water from Prey. I've just pushed it back to keep it from dripping all over my clothes because it is pretty saturated. Next, I have this, there's a few hairs on it, so don't mind that, but this is like a mix of oils that I use in my hair, just on my scalp. I don't put it through all my hair, just my scalp. It has pumpkin seed oil, rosemary oil, coconut oil, castor oil, and jojoba oil. I got the kind of recipe for it from Vanilla Swirl on TikTok and YouTube. I'll probably tag her down below in the description, just because this is her recipe that I'm following. So if you want to know more about that, then you should check out her channel and her TikTok. She talks about it a lot on there. You pretty much just, I'm very, very low, and I typically use about half an ounce every time I use it. I do it typically weekly. There are little measurements, don't mind the hair on there. There are measurements. So you basically put 1 ounce of jojoba oil, 1 ounce of castor oil, 1 ounce of coconut oil, 1 ounce rosemary oil, 1 ounce pumpkin seed oil. So you typically get to the top, to the 5 ounce mark. That's what I do when I make it, and I just followed Vanilla Swirl's recipe. I think her real name's Mila. So I just followed her recipe, got it on TikTok. So if you want to know more about this, I would go check her videos out because I got it from her. So I'm gonna do that. She talked about sometimes she heats it up when she puts it in her hair. It's like a hot oil treatment kind of. I've done that a couple times. I do enjoy it, but I just decided to do it just regular today. Okay, that's in there. And then for the ends of my hair, I'm gonna do some Moroccan argan oil. Let me grab it. That's what I use. I've had this bottle for a while, so that's why it's looking a little rough. But I'm just gonna put this in the ends of my hair. I won't be able to show you the very ends of my hair because it's gonna get cut off by the camera, but do this on all the lengths of my hair. I do also have layers, so these pieces in the front are definitely shorter than everything else, but so I'm gonna do that, finish that up, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, hair is pushed back just to keep it out of the way. And now I'm going to do a hair mask. So I typically leave this in for at least 2 hours, but you could leave it in all day. If you get up, do it in the morning, and then you can just leave it in for as long as you want. Essentially, it's not going to hurt it if you leave it in for longer than the 2-hour mark, but to see at least the full effects, you want it in for at least 2 hours. So I'm going to use this Fenty Hair, the richer one, Moisture Repair Deep Conditioner. I'm going to use it as a hair mask, and I'm going to keep it, just put it in the ends. I don't put it on the top because I've already done the oil and everything. But it helps to lock in that moisture that the argan oil is giving, and then helps to continue to repair my hair because I do have some heat damage in my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Again, from probably my ears down is where I'm going to put this, so yeah, I'm going to do that. Do each side, and I'll be back once it's done. Okay, I have pulled my hair back into kind of a slick back bun just to keep it out of the way and let those products that I use marinate. Later I will show you what I use in the shower to help cleanse, you know, all that stuff for this kind of reset. But I'm not going to be able to take my phone in there because I don't have one of those little things that you can stick to the wall that protects your phone. I know that you can take, like, put it in a plastic bag, but I want to be able to stick it to the wall so I can actually show what I'm using, and I don't have one of those yet. I will be getting one soon, so when I have other videos in the future like this one, I will have those. But for now, I'll just show you what I'm using before I get in the shower. I won't shower until later this afternoon, probably for a good 4 or 5 hours. But once we get closer, I'll show you. Right now, I'm going to probably do a face mask, and then some self-tan things. I'll probably use self-tan on my body. I'll show you the product and kind of the process of that, but that will be more of a shower thing. And then, yeah, so we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna do a mask. I picked out this Dr. Jart Vital Hydra Solution Pro Mask. It's a sheet mask. I'm gonna put it on, leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, and then take it off and rub in the excess formula. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Sometimes I struggle to put sheet masks on. Hopefully this one goes on easier than others that I've put on before. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna unfold it. It is very saturated in the formula, which that's not a bad thing, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to get open. So let me find it. Okay, there we go. So it's almost scarier with the simple fact that Jalen Hurts at his luxury can go, you know what, we'll light up the skies with our wide receivers and tight ends. Do it look scary? Yeah. My sister and I like to do these sometimes together and then laugh at each other with how weird we look, but it's good for my face, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit, and then I will be back in about 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. It's been 20 minutes. It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to get that. After 85 years, the Jeep brand is still keeping it fresh. More choices. More features. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. I am going to let my face dry, and then I'll do some self-tan stuff and probably dye my eyebrows. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I applied my body self-tan. I put my watch on when I applied it. I put a bikini on and then a watch because I do want the tan lines. And I try to emulate like a natural tan as much as possible. And when I got in the sun in the summertime, I typically have my watch on, so it creates a tan line there. So that's why I left it on. Now I'm gonna do some like face self-tan. Mostly it'll help match my body, but also a little bit of contouring. And then I'll probably I need to find my eyebrow dye so I can dye my eyebrows. And then I will do maybe some lashes. And then I'll talk about the products that I'm gonna use in the shower after my hair is marinated for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my face self-tan now. that is what we're looking like, and I'll wash that off like pretty soon. Probably give it like an hour maybe to sit and see what's going on. I don't want to let it sit as long as my body tan, because it's like, it's supposed to be just contouring, not like darken my face as much as my body, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna let it sit for a while, but not as long as my body tan. In a few minutes I'm going to talk about what products I'm going to use in the shower, so stay tuned for that. Okay, we're going to talk about the products that I'm actually going to use in the shower. I'm not going to dig them from the bathroom, bring them down just to bring them back to the bathroom later when I shower. So I'll put photos like on the screen, but I'm going to use the L'Oreal Ever Pure Glossing, or no, not the glossing, the Bond Repair shampoo and conditioner and the gloss. I will probably shave. I'll use the Tree Hut Vanilla shave oil to shave. And then what else? I'll use a body wash from Cyclar. It's the Naked Neroli one. And then I think that's it in the shower. When I get out, I'll probably use a Bath & Body Works Disney Princess like lotion. I got it a while ago. Belle is my favorite, or one of my favorite Disney princesses, and I got it when they came out with that collection, and it smells good. It's like a natural, clean, like rose scent, so that's what I'm going to use in the shower. Okay, I totally forgot to record dyeing my eyebrows, but I did that. And so this is what my face is looking like after our little maintenance reset yesterday. So that's all for this video. If you enjoyed a video like this, I would definitely be interested in doing more, so let me know. And thank you for watching.